You expect children to be eloquent with their words when they can barely spell out their ABCs. As a child, I couldn't speak. I was raised in a household of 2 tongues and 3 generations where talking back meant a smack across the mouth, and if I used a diary to keep all of my suppressed thoughts, it'd only be pried open by a thief with very soft hands. I could barely pass my spelling test, let alone write with correct grammar, the same year the boys started pulling on my braids. I didn't know a word for that. I didn't know a word for why all the boys in my elementary school liked the tall girl with the big boobs. I didn't know a word for why all the boys in my middle school would throw paper balls down my shirt. I didn't know a word for why the high school boys were taking pictures underneath my skirt at the bus ramp. I didn't know any words to explain that. I mean, I couldn't even wear cherries on my shirt as a child because it meant something bad. Why was I forbidden to wear a shirt with cartoon fruits on it? Why didn't anyone tell me that cherries were taboo? Because they symbolized a part of my body I didn't even know had a purpose outside of peeing from it. Let me guess, no one knew a word for that. I remember being in 4th grade when I heard a girl screaming in the hallway. I laughed out loud, saying, "She sounds like she's getting raped." Everyone gasped as my teacher looked at me and asked me, "Do you know what that word means?" I shook my head no. "Then don't say it again." I didn't know the meaning of rape. I didn't know rape was something that could happen to a normal girl at a normal school. I didn't know rape could happen to someone who wasn't being human trafficked. I didn't know rape could happen by a person you loved and laughed with, so I stayed silent as my universe somersaulted itself into a black hole of oblivion because I was too busy avoiding men in trench coats waiting to attack me in a dark alley. For all of the times I was told boys will be boys, no one told me that soon I would be seen as an underaged woman. I guess we mustn't expect the adults in our lives to be eloquent with their words when they can barely spell out their own ABCs.